Hey everybody, Randy Kurtz here. So here we are in the month of February, and going forward, I know that most of you have probably made New Year's resolutions and been very diligent about them, so congratulations. In that spirit, I would like to talk about different exercise programs or plans that people may be doing that they may have just started and again are diligently carrying through as a resolution, and talk about the pros and cons and what it means to us as bassists and or musicians in general. So general types of exercise that we can talk about are cardio, certainly good stuff, running, walking, treadmill, that kind of thing. Gets the blood flowing, circulation, all that good stuff. Generally we like that as long as you are able to do it, and you should check with your physician to make sure that you're healthy enough to endure a specific program. Always nice to maybe start out with a trainer, or again talking to a healthcare professional about what you're doing. A trainer can help to guide you in what you're doing, and then you can kind of take it from there or continue with them as necessary. A couple of things that we see are Pilates and yoga, both good exercises, although again some may say that they're not exercises but deeper than that, ways of life, etc., etc. But for our purposes we're talking about staying in shape. So Pilates helps to take care of the core, the abdominal area, the low back area, and helps to strengthen that so you're less likely to have pain when moving about, as you have an equal strength ratio between the front and the back, and that is always a good thing to have when going about your daily activity. Yoga helps to make you more flexible and strengthens more comprehensively the whole body. I'm not saying it's better or not as good, or that Pilates doesn't do this. I'm simply saying that yoga kind of all over tends to strengthen and tone and makes you more flexible. So either one of these a good choice. Some may choose to do both. However, I have found through experience that doing both tends to be a bit much. So if you want to do both or try both or do a little both, that's fine. But I find in either one of these, it's good to start in a classroom setting or with a trainer rather than just watching the TV or something like that and trying to get it from there, because you can get corrections made from a professional, and they will make sure that you're doing it correctly so you don't do things that lead to bad habits or do it, the exercises or the programs incorrectly and hurt yourself. Something to think about. Always more encouraging too in a group setting, I find. You've got other people with common goals and it kind of motivates you and keeps you going, and that all that good stuff. As far as working out goes with weights, I find that with weights, machine weights are better for the musician than free weights. Now, free weights are great, and I think that there's probably an idea out there that free weights are superior, and I think that in some ways they may be. I find for musicians, when you're doing weights and you're adding on, you're trying to do a little bit more, with the free weights, you're generally doing exercises that are going to maybe some curls or something that are going to make you curl the wrist in such a way. And what that does is when you increase the weight or when you're trying to do it more, it doesn't limit the motion. So you may go a little too far with a little too much weight and try to really tighten up or pull the weight up, and you might hurt yourself. You're not limited in your range of motion. You may go a little bit too far, again, with a little bit too much weight, and that could cause you to have pain and problems. I find with the machines, while you are certainly adding on more weight, if you choose to do so, when you're going back and forth or doing certain motions, you are with the machine, and it's not going to allow you to go, provided you're doing it correctly, allow you to go further than a certain range of motion and hurt yourself. Sure, you could curve your wrist up or push a little too hard depending on how you approach the machine, but usually machines are set up in such a way that you do a simple motion and you move on, or you do some more and then you leave it. Again, with the free weights, there's a little too much motion for my liking, and that can cause pain, repetitive stress, all of the things that we as musicians try to stay away from. So, a couple of things to think about when going forth with your New Year's resolutions. Randy Kurtz here, always available, drkertz at drkertz.com. If you have suggestions for the column or comments you wish to make, please feel free. www.drkertz.com, my website, where my book, The Bassist Guide to Injury Management, Prevention, and Better Health, is available as an ebook, also on Amazon and on iBooks. The physical is still available from your association and from Bass Lines in the UK and bassbooks.com. Okay, thanks a lot. See you next time. All the best. Bye-bye.